Like, seriously stop worrying about it after that. Like, we probably won't see another special stage after I get the 7th emerald here. Until the ending. Actually, even then, no. Because I have a fucking... You saw my first file, I've got all the emeralds on that, so I can just use that to show off the special ending. But I don't want to give too much away, although I'm sure who out there doesn't fucking know everything about these games, right? After all, this was apparently the last good Sonic... Wow, had to play me that way. You know what the saddest part about those shark missiles to me is if you get hit by them, the animal doesn't pop out. So not only did you take damage, but a cute little bunny or seal just fucking died. You not only failed yourself, you failed your cute animal buddy. Poor bugs. See, look, there's seals and little Bugs Bunnies in there. Ah, I love that. I love that moment of Sonic running on the water. Yes! Okay, right here, I think... Ah, come on! How can I get up there, then? Nope, I can't. I think I fucked. Yep, I don't think I can get the 6th emerald. Once again, computer-controlled Tails doesn't want to help me out by flying me up there. I need a player-controlled Tails to do that. Ah, fuck you, Knuckles. You dick. I like how, like, Knuckles gets better characterization as an antagonist than fucking Eggman does. Once again, like, Eggman is just the boss at the end, but Knuckles actively antagonizes you throughout the game, like, in gameplay. Like, he sets up, booby traps for you throughout the game. That's funny to think about, considering, like, what'll happen. Like, Knuckles doesn't even remain as an antagonist throughout the series. And yet he was a better villain in his premiere game. Oh no. Just kind of, like, hopelessly waiting for death there. In his premiere game than Eggman was all throughout the classic series. Fucked you up. I still always love the stupid little Eggmobile. Apparently he went back to his classic egg-shaped Eggmobile after the different design of the one he used in Sonic 2 didn't work out. Again, I also like how after you pop the, oh! Yep, and there's our progression. We got, some reason we got launched out of Hydro City here into Marble Hill Zone, which, again, check out that dynamic. This is explicitly an ancient ruin, which, again, tells us something about Angel Island and its dynamic. Okay. Where Hydro City was maintained and still actively being used to filter water throughout the island, or as we can assume, that's what its function was. Whereas Marble Ruin here is an actual ruin. It's not in use anymore. Fuck. That's more of the enemy's fault than Tails' fault. Their hitboxes are weird. Okay, right here should be the 6. Right around here. Ah, those enemies always fuck me up. No, a little bit up higher. Right? Man, I'm sorry. I'm trying to read these maps because I really just want to get Getting Supersonic out of the way. Nope, do not. Actually, there's a fucking lot of special stages on this level. There's like fucking 4 right after another. So I think if I do this right, I'll be able to get the last 2 really quickly and easily here. Do not want to lose this top. This top is vital. No! Jinxed it! I might still be able to reach it, though. If I time it right. Nope, did not time it right. I'm very bad at video games. In case that wasn't clear. Woo! Great. I think I went all the way back down. Yep. I'm ruining this playthrough by trying to do cool things. Stop. Don't try and do cool things, kids. You will end up making yourself look like a fool. If I can just ride this up. Without losing it! Oh, okay. It is... It should be right here. Right? Where the hell am I? Oh, okay, that's what's up. What happened was, this level is really fucking massive and confusing, and this map is no help at all. Oh, thank goodness. Man, the timing on those guys. I should still be able to go ahead and get the last 2 emeralds on this stage if I don't fuck it up. Oh, god damn these guys. Ooh. There we go. Okay, number 6. Do not screw this up. This one's gonna screw me because of, like, the blockers there. Like, if I'm smart, I'll just do this, so I'm not, like, completely locking myself off. Although that could easily screw me up later, too. But for now, try and play it safe by doing that. Yep. Yep. Okay, I can do this. Kill me. Okay, wow, that was a lot easier than I made it out to be. Okay, only one more to go, and then I can fucking stop worrying about it. And just focus on talking about shit that's actually in the game. I'm gonna go ahead and fret about getting that last one before we finish this act, though. Because I swear, like, you'll see, after we're done here, how we are just never going to see a fucking giant ring ever again. And not because I'm intentionally avoiding them, just because I am so fucking terrible at finding the special stages in this game. I like in terms of the mini game itself, the blue orbs mini game is way better. Oh, how do I get up there? Oh, damn. In terms of the minigame itself, the blue orbs is way better, but in terms of getting to said minigame, god damn. It is so fucking rough for me to find those frickin' giant rings. Yeah, I'm just not gonna get it then. Hopefully, if I'm looking at this map right, which I'll probably screw it up, but we'll see. Hopefully, there's only one more! It shouldn't be this rough. It shouldn't be this rough. Like, just get 50 rings and then hit the checkpoint. I vastly prefer that. Like, that's my favorite, like, get to the special stage. I prefer that over get 50 rings, and then there's one at the end of the level. And I vastly prefer, and I'm not a fan of these find the hidden giant ring somewhere on the stage. That's also, like, something that's screwing me up here. Do I need a top? See, that's the kind of obstacle that is kind of all over the place in the first two Sonic games. That's much rarer here in the in this game. Damn it! That's gonna fucking bother the shit out of me. Okay, I think I'm just... Oh wait, no, here we go. Yes. If we can just take this back and not have that happen. If we can just ride this back carefully and don't lose it, we might be able to make this happen. Nope. Probably gonna lose it on those spikes. Fuck. Screw it. I'll try and get it on Act 2. On Act 2, I'm sure there'll be at least one ring that'll be somewhat manageable to get to. Once again, in terms of, like, the level design, though, look at how, like, look at this interesting little gimmick that this level has. All of the levels have these fun little, like, this stage, more than any other in the series, is it has a vertical layout. Like, you're meant to go, like, top to bottom. Oh, you know, instead of progressing from left to right, you're going from the top of the stage to the bottom of the stage. Like, the level design of... Oh, what the fuck? Screw it. For some reason, like, the bottom of the top touched the entrance to the bonus stage there. I'll be able to fucking actually talk about the things I'm trying to talk about. What the fuck, Tails? I paid you compliments. No, it's the enemy's hitbox's fault, and for some reason, the fucking Wii Virtual Console version of all these games have weird glitches to them. Like, for some reason, Tails is, like, lagged. Like, how do you describe it? There's something about the way Tails is where, like, look at the distance he is from me. He should be, like, ideally, like, on top of Sonic's sprite, but for some reason, in this version, and no other, like, the emulation is fucked up. I also keep getting weird little graphical glitches. Okay, hopefully I'll be able to... Oh wait, no. I can't get up there as Sonic, can I? Shit, nah, I can't. Damn. Christ almighty, this stage has like one ring in it. I like that. I like how we get a little preview of the final boss of this act right there. Like, I don't think many of the other stages have that. Okay, I believe it is down this way. If I can fucking... like, not screw this up. It's frustrating to me because it's distracting me from talking about stuff. There we go. I like those enemies. I love the springy spike enemies in this level. Because they're like helpful enemies, and also they're like fun to deal with. Okay, there. It should be right up here. If I can... Oh, you son of a bitch! I just complimented you. I just said, hey, I like these enemies. And you had to fuck me like that. You had to make a fool out of me. Now I'm all the way back here. Son of a bitch. I compliment you. I say, hey, I think you guys are cool because look at this. I can just bounce on your little spiky spikes. And you had to fuck me. You had to fuck me. I don't appreciate it. I don't appreciate this kind of mistreatment. Maybe you'll tolerate it. Maybe you'll tolerate it because you have a thing for bad boys and you just like dating a guy who you know is gonna abuse you. You know that's what's gonna happen. Everyone can warn you about it, but you still date him anyway because you think you can fucking change him? And then not son. I don't fucking play that way. Some guy fucking starts smacking me around, I drop him like it's hot. Possibly shoot him in the head, possibly shoot him in the head. I don't deal with that kind of mistreatment. That's how you want to live your life? No shade, shine on how you like. Don't come crying to me when the inevitable happens. Little bitch. Anyway. Whew, made it back here in less than a minute at least. Fuck you, grasshoppers. Like, you guys are terrible robots. You're not even doing your job. You're not even trying to stop me. You jump out of the way whenever I show up. There we go. Last one. Don't fuck it up. Don't fuck it up. Don't fuck it up. It's so fucking annoying getting here in the first place, and if I fuck this up, it's gonna be even. It's going to amplify my frustration. Look at this cool thing you can do. Boom. Like, these were built into the environment, but if you notice, just like the circles that, the squares that you run into yourself, you can, like, finish the circle around it, even though they're already, like, pre-built into the environment, and open up all this free space. That's so cool. That's such a nifty thing about this special stage. About this last special stage. Boom. That's really fun to do. But I can still easily screw up, so keep a watch out. Ugh. Yes! Ugh. Do this! I can do this! I can get the final emerald! Okay. Now I've screwed myself a little bit, because I gotta go back to those two that I didn't hit for some reason. Why didn't I hit them? Yes! Fucking Supersonic achieved. Very proud of myself. I've, like, fucking never been able to do that. I've never been able to get Sonic... Sonic got all the Chaos Emeralds. Got all the ones that Knuckles stole from us. Sonic can now turn into Supersonic. So we have reclaimed our abilities. And actually, like, you might think, wow, we got them all back early. Oh, Tails. But no, this is like halfway... Like, we're almost done with Sonic 3. If this was just Sonic... Oh, and they have changed the way Supersonic works in this game, which I appreciate. That's another big improvement over Sonic 2. In Sonic 2, the instant you jump, you turn into Supersonic. But in this, you have to press jump twice. You have to jump and then hit jump again, and that's what'll trigger the change to Supersonic. Which is the way it should have been in fucking Sonic 2, but it wasn't. And I appreciate that, like, they took that into account and actually made that change in this game. Boom, let's rock it. And if you'll see, Supersonic Sprite is actually different compared to what it was in Sonic 2. The hair still looks really goofy to me. I still prefer the new Supersonic design, but if you look at Sonic's eyes, you can see a faint green outline around his eyes. So you can actually see his irises are green as Supersonic. So that's one of the things stupid people complain about. Yes, really. When it comes to the 3D Sonic games, they complain about his fucking eyes being different. Like, he actually has irises instead of just little black dots. Well, here you go. This is where they got their start. Supersonic's eyes in fucking Sonic 3 as Supersonic were fucking green. Shut up. You're all stupid. They might think, well, that's just a Super Saiyan reference, like how in Dragon Ball Z, Goku's eyes are just little black dots when he's regular Goku, but when he becomes Super Saiyan, his eyes get blue irises around them. So they just made that design change to further the homage to Dragon Ball Z. Yeah, but as we see at the conclusion of this little sequence of this duology of games here, changes tend to carry over, and I'll talk about what I mean by that when we actually get to it, but I like to think that because of certain things that happen in this game, Sonic keeps the green irises to his eyes instead of them only showing up when he's supersonic. Like, because of what'll happen at the end of this game, like, his physiology sort of changes to where even as a normal Sonic, he still has the green eyes. And that's fan canon. That's just my little head cannons. It's my little Foxeh head cannons. But I think it makes sense considering other things that change, maintain, and carry over. I also like how in this minigame, if you get 3 Knuckles heads, you'll get rings, even though at this point, in this game, Knuckles is a frickin' antagonist. You'd think getting 3 Knuckles heads should give you, like, spikes, just like Robotniks give you, right? Nope. Knuckleheads give you, Knuckleheads give you Knuckleheads. Knuckles heads give you rings, just like Sonic and Tails' heads do. Which I just think is kind of funny. Because, of course, this is a minigame that is carried over from Sonic and Knuckles. Also, if you have the shield, if you have a shield on, you won't change into Supersonic. It'll do the effect the shield does. The water shield will bounce, the fire shield will blast forward, and the electric shield has like a double jump to it. You have to actually get hit and lose the shield before you'll be able to turn into Supersonic. So, with that out of the way, I can actually properly talk about things. The thing I like about Marble Hill Zone's design... Once again, this guy is hassling us, but hey, let's see if we can, like, how much damage we can do to him with Supersonic before the proper boss fight actually starts. Nope, okay. I was wondering, like, oh, can we actually kill him? So this fucking boss is so cool, and I'm screwing it up as Supersonic here. But this boss is the coolest. This is the Sonic and Tails with this dynamic duo. That's such a shame that I actually would have rather, like, showed it off a little bit there. Look at this dynamic duo. Like, if you're playing as Sonic alone, Tails will spawn into this boss and actually help you out by carrying you around. And this whole boss is, he's flying you around, and you gotta jump off of him in order to get a hit on Eggman. And it's such a cool thing, like, oh, Sonic and Tails! Sonic and Tails, the dynamic duo! That's so awesome! And actually, that boss is really fucking annoying when you fight it as just Tails alone. Because he flies eternally, so you can't just jump and get a regular jump attack on. You have to hit him from the bottom up with your tails, because his tails are a hitbox. So yeah, that's the transition. We went from the Marble Hill Zone to this carnival, which I want to mention what I had to say about Marble Hill Zone, and wanted to talk about, but couldn't because I was like fucking OCDing out. Tails, stop him. You're fucking me up a little bit. Oh, actually, that is a little bit of a help. Thank you. Good job, buddy. Fucking Tails. He's the best. He's the best little fox. Anyway. What I was trying to say was, the Marble Hill Zone had a little bit of an implication there that at some point, possibly very early on in the civilization that lived on Angel Island, originally, they were, what's it called? Like those civilizations that live in the sides of mountains? You know, like, like they're called something. But like, those old, like, Inca tribes or whatever, that built their city into the side of the mountain, like, with the fucking, like, buildings actually hanging off of the frickin' mountain. Look those up, they're so cool. Like, at some point in their civilization, possibly very early on, they lived in that manner. And when you think about it, that makes perfect sense. Because what is one of Knuckles' oh, now you're right there. Well, if we already have all the Chaos Emeralds, running into those special rings will just give us a free 50 rings. So, running into those basically automatically nets you with Supersonic. This is the bonus stage. This is the only bonus stage that was originally in Sonic 3. All the other ones were added in Sonic and Knuckles. This is the one that Sonic 3 originally just had all on its own. Which is my favorite one, because I love gumball machines. That's a weird thing to say, but I fucking love gumball machines. That is such a great aesthetic to me. Which makes sense, because one of Knuckles' special abilities is he can climb on walls. He digs his knuckles into the wall and climbs up and down with his knuckles. So a species that could just do that would obviously have their society built into the side of a mountain. They would build their homes and whatnot into the side of the mountain like that, because they can just easily traverse it by climbing to and fro using their crazy echidna knuckles. Isn't that fucking nifty? That's a great little piece of, like... I know, like, I'm doing this thing where I'm reading all this implicit storytelling into these classic 2D games, and you might say, like, you're just pulling that out of your ass, but that makes perfect sense, doesn't it? And then you immediately go from that, and Ancient obviously no longer, like, it's very clear that the civilization that used to live here no longer lived that way. Like, that place was abandoned and out of use. Why didn't I turn into Supersonic when I had the chance? Why didn't I do that? I just realized I was dumb for not doing that. Oh shit. This is an interesting little mini-boss too. I like they really get to be creative with the bosses in this game. Even the mini-bosses have unique little mechanics to them like that. Was long about, like, even when the civilization was still, like, in existence, they no longer lived in the side of the mountain like that in Marble Hill Zone. That was no longer in use for them. Because, eventually, they evolved societally and made Casino Night Zone here. Not Casino Night Zone, Carnival Night Zone.